Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Voice Official 24 and new video. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a like up. The stage has been prepared, the lights have been turned down low, and the air is filled with the faint buzz of instruments being tuned. It is common practice for musicians to use sound checks as an opportunity to perfect their performances, making certain that every note and beat is perfectly performed for the audience. On the other hand, Michael Bublé's most recent sound check turned out to be an emotionally moving moment that turned the event around before it ever started. Imagine this. The crooner, who is famous for his velvety voice and lovely stage appearance, is singing while holding his young daughter in his arms. He is singing a song. When you see a scene that is so pristine and so brimming with love, it is impossible not to feel your heart expand over the scene. In addition to being an excess of cuteness, this tender moment serves as a reminder of the beauty that occurs when music and family come together under one roof. Michael Bublé has been a worldwide phenomenon for a very long time, and his music has been a soundtrack for happiness, nostalgia, and romance. His compositions, which range from Haven't Met You Yet to Feeling Good, have the ability to envelop listeners in a sense of comfort, much like a warm blanket covering them on a frigid evening. Beyond the limelight, however, Bublé is a family-oriented and loyal individual, because he and his wife, Luisana Lopilato, are parents to 4 children. The family life that they have together is an essential component of his worldview. Therefore, when he brought his daughter onto the stage during a sound check, it was not simply a brief moment. Rather, it was a glimpse into the heart of a man whose love for his family shines as brightly as his career on stage. Just picture the scene. A massive arena that is completely empty, with the exception of the crew members who are busy setting up microphones and adjusting the lights. Taking the stage, Bublé, who is dressed in a casual manner consisting of a sweatshirt and pants, has his daughter tucked gently against his chest. Her little hands are firmly gripping his shirt, and her eyes are looking around in a curious manner as she takes in the world around her. At the same time that the band begins to play a gentle melody, Bublé begins to sing, his voice being full and effortless. However, this time there is an additional depth of affection in his tone, a softness that appears to cradle his daughter just as much as his arms do. She looks up at him, completely enthralled, and at that same moment, the arena feels less like a performance venue and more like a living room that is filled with love. The genuineness of this moment is undoubtedly what makes it so remarkable. A soundcheck is not a performance. Rather, it is an unfinished, raw, and frequently chaotic presentation. The fact that Bublé occupies this area with his daughter is illustrative of the importance he places on his family. Not only is he a famous person, but he is also a father who wants his children to be a part of his world, even the behind-the-scenes moments that fans typically do not get to see. The fact that he is holding her close while softly swaying makes it quite evident that this is not just about the music. The purpose of this is to establish a connection with his daughter and to create memories that she will have with her long after the soundcheck has concluded. Without a doubt, the cuteness element is present. When you watch a larger-than-life character like Bublé playing such a vulnerable and human part, it is something that is intrinsically comforting. His kid, with her wide eyes and small chuckles, brings out a side of him that his fans adore but rarely get to see and experience in such a close and personal manner. As soon as a video of this occasion became available, social media was flooded with admirers gushing over how adorable everything was from start to finish. A commenter remarked, "This is the purest thing I've ever seen, and I couldn't agree more." Another individual expressed their opinion by saying, "My new definition of love is Michael Bublé holding his daughter while singing." There is no mystery as to why. In a world that frequently seems to be burdened, this moment is a ray of sunshine, a reminder of the straightforward pleasures that transform life into something lovely. In any case, let's delve a little further. What is it about this scene that strikes such a chord? Possibly, it is because it appeals to something that is universal, the connection that exists between a parent and their child. At this very moment, Bublé's kid is not merely a prop. Rather, she is the focal point of his entire universe. You can almost feel the love that is flowing out of him. It serves as a reminder that family is the most important thing in the world, regardless of how large the stage is, how bright the lights are, or how loud the applause is. This video serves as a mirror for parents who are watching it, reflecting their own experiences of holding their children close, singing lullabies, or dancing quietly in the kitchen with their children under their care. It is a vision of love in its purest form for some people, a father who cherishes his daughter with every note that he sings. Additionally, there is a lyrical quality in regard to the location. Since the beginning of time, music has been a language of the heart, a means of expressing what words alone are unable to do. The fact that Bublé is able to share this moment with his daughter feels like an extension of his artistic expression, given that his career is centered on songs that provoke emotion. It is not merely that he is practicing for a concert, rather he is singing to her, for her, in a manner that is more significant than any event that is completely sold out. A typical soundcheck is transformed into a memory that will last a lifetime because of the presence of the little girl who is being held by the band. The band continues to perform, but the true audience is the little girl. This incident also exemplifies Bublé's ability to maintain a healthy balance between his personal and professional lives. He has made it abundantly obvious that his family is his anchor, despite the fact that fame may be all-consuming. During interviews, he has been frank about the difficulties that come with being a parent in the public eye. These difficulties include missing important milestones while on tour and making sure that his children feel loved and grounded. Even though it is a modest act, bringing his daughter to a soundcheck is a tremendous one that brings together those two worlds. It is almost as if he is presenting himself as saying, "This is who I am, not just the guy on the posters, but the father who loves his children more than anything else." It is possible to see the members of the band smiling as the soundcheck progresses, the staff pausing to watch, and the atmosphere becoming more relaxed altogether. It is possible that Bublé's daughter may not comprehend the complexities of a soundcheck, yet she is able to experience the love, the music, and the beat. It's possible that she mumbles along, her very small voice blending in with her father's. There is a possibility that she is relaxed by the tune and lays her head on his shoulder. Regardless of the specifics, the picture is one of unadulterated happiness. It is a snapshot of a father and daughter laughing and having a time together that is both commonplace and special. Ultimately, this scene is an overabundance of cuteness because to the fact that it is real. There is no attempt to stage it for the cameras or to create it for viral fame. Michael Bublé is a man whose heart beats for his family just as much as it does for his music, and this moment reflects the core of who he is. A moment that is spontaneous and unfiltered. Those of us who are admirers are fortunate enough to get a glimpse of this side of him and to witness the passion that drives his artistic creations. As human beings, we are reminded of the significance of the power of insignificant moments, the ones that do not garner media attention yet make life worthwhile to experience. That being said, the next time you hear a song by Michael Bublé, visualize him performing on stage while he is holding his daughter close to him. Allow the warmth of that image to wash over you, and keep in mind that even in the most prestigious stadiums, the smallest moments can have the most enchantment. It is true that this is an overflow of cuteness, but it is also an overload of love, family, and heart. It is a lovely reminder that the finest performances occur when we are holding the people we love a little bit closer.